All right, Sam, it's the 90s and we're going to war. Streaming wars.
Streaming wars.
Oh my goodness. All right, so Apple dropped the Plus from their Apple Plus streaming service. We've got, what else do we have? We have Disney Plus acquired Hulu. HBO cannot decide who they are, what they are. They have a clear identity crisis. And then Netflix. Netflix is like the weird one who just has not changed hardly at all with any of their brand elements. All these streaming services are going head to head.
Yeah.
What do we think about this? This is crazy. It's like brand wars.
It is. And I'm going to take it from the human side, Mike. Not the business, not the billions and billions of dollars and corporate greed, but from the human side. Who loses in all of the streaming wars? Well, it's the viewer, obviously. It's the end viewer who has to sign up for 20 different streaming platforms just to watch, one thing or whatever. Like, there's been a trust erosion here too, from just people like me who just want to watch a movie with my family or whatever, and you got to sign up for Amazon Prime Video, but then you have to get an add-on service, and then there's a free trial, but it's actually not a free trial. It's a mess. Like, it is an absolute mess. And these streaming companies, now full credit, like, I'm not saying every streaming company has been this way, because like you said, like, Netflix has just been Netflix. That's one of the few that I've never had, which is kind of funny. But it's rough out there. And I'll just say it from like I'm a football fan, not an American football fan, but I'm a soccer fan. I'm a football fan. There are like 10 different platforms that the games I want to watch are streamed on. I'm not going to pay for that. I'm not going to do that. It's ridiculous. So there's this like war, not with just like branding wars, but like rights and, which platform, platforms have been taking their content down from other platforms. It's like, a bunch of 2-year-olds in a nursery stealing each other's toys.
Yeah, and I think you are spot on from a customer standpoint. This is just a total mess. It's sad that none of them have really figured it out, that they could just actually be in this for the customer. And to be honest, when I look at these platforms, the one I'm actually like, I don't actually use them. I don't pay for it. Is Netflix. And I know they all do. They all produce their own stuff. Apple's got their own like shows and stuff. Prime Video, they got their new Lord of the Rings, or well, not Lord of the Rings. Can't say that with them, but their
Rings of Power,
Middle Earth inspired content. And there's actually one platform we haven't mentioned. And I think actually this is the platform to watch over the next 5 to 10 years. And it's the one that you're watching this on right now, which is YouTube.
Yes.
So YouTube is getting into sports now. YouTube has massive cash reserves. I mean, they are a Google company. I actually think that there's probably more opportunity with Google than anyone else on this list. And when we first started, we didn't even mention Amazon Prime. You did, which I thought was fantastic. They've been a big player, but to be honest, I think they're slipping as well.
Yeah.
And you see that in just the fact that like they cannot hold on to content.
No.
I'll like watch something on there like 1 week and then a week later come back and it's gone.
Yeah.
Like, where did that go? There's no consistency with any of these platforms. So I am hopeful as a customer, as a consumer, as a person who engages with content, and I like to watch certain shows. I'm hopeful actually that as things get consolidated, some of this will get figured out. But some of these players are going to lose. I hate to say it. I do love Apple in a lot of ways. I don't think them as a streaming platform makes any sense to me. It's never made any sense to me. Yeah, maybe they got some good shows on there. It's such a tight audience. I think they're always going to be a niche platform if they even stick around. Disney has legs. They have such a content empire. they're going to be able to just grab users because of all the archived content that they exclusively own. And the way they're going about just making it very seamless, and like, if you get on their platform and you pay them, you get all their content. I think that's the experience people want. They don't want the Amazon Prime experience where it's like, hey, I jump in, I'm paying for this, and yet I'm not getting a lot of the content. I still have to rent it. I still have to sign up for some other subscription, as you mentioned. A lot of licensing deals with them with other platforms that just make it very confusing. So I'm curious. I think Netflix, Disney, and then I think YouTube is the I wouldn't say underdog. I don't think they're an underdog at all.
Sleeping giant.
They're the sleeping giant. That's it.
Yeah.
Sleeping giant.
No, I think it comes down to, there's a brand level, but really, I mean, from a content level, I think Disney Plus has been failing for a long time, just with content in general. The brands that they own, Marvel, Star Wars, all those, like, they have not been doing a good job of creating good content there. But then you also have, Mike, like, what kind of content is Amazon Prime Video creating besides Rings of Power, which I think was a big flop?
It was a big flop.
They can't figure out how to create good stuff.
They're not a storytelling company.
No.
Let's get back to something we keep hitting on over and over. If you want to be in the business of selling stories, you better get good at telling them.
Yeah.
And they're not that.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And, full credit again to Netflix.
Yep.
They, every month it seems, they've got a viral show that hits and everybody's talking about it and everybody wants to watch it. And except for me, I don't ever get Netflix. I don't know why.
I'm
become
not
a thing
a
with
Netflix
me.
guy either. We got rid of it.
I've held
like
that for so
4 years
long.
ago.
I just can't. I can't give in now. So,
Yep.
But their stuff it's always on social media. It's always in the news. They've done a good job of creating content that actually goes viral.
Yep.
For them, it's good.
I think it's really interesting how many content creators who traditionally have been on like cable networks or been on actual like national television productions have moved their content to YouTube or redistributing YouTube. And I think that's going to be really interesting to watch and see, like, just as the cost of content has gotten so low, right? Like, you can go buy a really good camera. Video editing software is not hard. You can learn how to tell stories. And if you can get your content up and you can be consistent on a platform like YouTube, you can build a huge following. And I'm really curious, like, as more storytellers who are traditionally probably drawn to like traditional TV, traditional movie, Hollywood type productions, as they start to kind of go, wait, do I need to do that in this framework? Or can I do it on my own and self-produce through a platform like YouTube? I think there's going to be a ton of great content coming out on a platform like YouTube or others like it. And to be honest, it's interesting to me that YouTube is really what every social media platform has always tried to be, which is a place that entertains people. The future of the internet, I think, is still video. And if you are a video platform, you've got great opportunity, but you need to get creators. You either need to, hire them and bring them into your fold, or you need to make a platform that's going to be fully accessible to creators to create really great, interesting stories.
Moral of the story, Mike. Don't get rid of your VHSs, DVDs, or Blu-rays, because you never know when a platform is just going to say, that's gone forever, delete it, because that's been happening too. These platforms have just been like, don't want that anymore, delete, goodbye, forever, you can't have it anymore, no access. Hold on to those Blu-rays, DVDs, VHSs, 8-tracks, whatever. What was, I don't even know what it was before VHS, but...
Your laser discs.
Oh, yes.
Keep your laser discs.
Yes.